Coach Duza with Jing Shen Koshu. We have another effective and fun flow drill for you guys to better your chin down grappling locks, as well as understanding the energy transference to read your opponent as you're in that self-defense or that conflict. And the more you practice this, the better you're going to understand how these become fundamentals of just knowing how to read your opponent by feeling and knowing how to move your body. So we're going to showcase now 3 really nice effective locks that you can use for self-defense, showcasing some chin down, and also how we can do that in 2 different entrances so you guys can practice as partners and kind of work out the logistics to perfect those techniques. So stay tuned, we got a great one for you. All right, so let's break down that lock that you guys just saw. So as Gray's coming in with that reach, and he's going for that choke, pull, or press, all I'm going to do is take the same side hand, and I'm just going to grab the meat portion of the thumb, as well as having my thumb on the farthest knuckle for maximum leverage. I'm going to drop the elbow, and I slightly just turn. As I turn, that's going to give me the leverage to peel that wrist lock and put some pressure and torque on the wrist joint itself. So I can take this as a closing technique, or this is going to lead into our flow drill. Nice thing is with this wrist lock, it feeds nicely to leaving this nice open angle for the elbow to come underneath, and I'm going to transfer this into the Americana or a flex T shoulder lock right here, and I'm grabbing onto the wrist to force the compression in the wrist joint, as well as taking the energy downwards to force pressure in the shoulder joint. I'm in a slight vulnerable position right here for that hand to now hit me, so I'm going to transfer into basically a V shoulder lock. I'm going to take the next free available hand, I'm going to shoot down to the elbow pocket right here, and then I'm just going to transfer the energy upwards, and you can see that puts pressure onto the shoulder joint right from there. Alright, so that's now our 3 locks that we just did in that other video. So now let's take this on the feeding. Greg's going to then take the other hand to push to escape that V shoulder lock, which now feeds the loop of me taking now the wrist peel on this side, transfer underneath to grab that Americana, putting pressure and torque. Again, making sure that you don't have too much negative space. I want to close that off, tuck his elbow into that armpit. Then this hand's just going to shoot straight down. And as I do that, I'm going to basketball pivot to get out of the line of fire of that other hand and also increase the torque of this next shoulder lock right from here.
Now, as you're trying to get out of here, this is the first phase. So this may be a grappling situation right here. I need to clear this arm, okay? If I try to yank out of here and he's going upward like in an uppercut motion, especially going across his body, this elbow and this shoulder become really susceptible to dislocation or serious damage, okay? So in order to escape from this, it's not just pushing the shoulder away, but this hand needs to turn the thumb down, and you want to pull this out as though you're pulling out and getting ready to go do a bow and arrow type thing. So
yeah,
you're going to pull it out this way. Turn the thumb down because you want to release that lock. You're pushing the shoulder away, it gives you that. Okay?
You can see how he turns his arm as he pushes out, and he slides right out of that lock.
Okay? When I'm doing that, I'm pulling him off balance at the same time if I'm just doing this wrist lock, okay? If you're looking at self-defense, we're not just taking this moment to do this. We're working as a flow drill in this, guys. So when we do this, this would typically be our motion. Either putting that thumb in the eye, okay? And we would follow up with severe breaks or takedowns, okay? This second one in here, again, if this was self-defense, we'd be bringing this down. I'd be yanking this right under. We can use it as come-alongs. We can use it as anything. Now, say I am in a come-along and I'm walking this guy, all right, towards where you guys are going. He starts to react, okay? He starts to squirrel out a little bit, okay? And I feel he's squirreling out right here. He's starting to lose that lock. I can't tighten it up for whatever reason. This is a good way to change his direction, and we could lock it and eventually lock it into other things that you can take from here, okay? So again, this is just intro. So the first one we did with the push. The second one, John's gonna start off by having pushed off, created the space, and he's gonna throw a punch back in at me. So he's coming in, okay? Fuchs out right here. Keep that elbow in your center line. Let me reiterate that. When this comes in, okay, it's not this. If I push my hand out this way, or I comes in again, or I karate chop across, okay, this type of thing. This elbow for a trained fighter, just by fluke, is going to drop right into your jaw, okay? So you got to be careful that you don't cross your center line. It's not my hand that goes across. It absorbs, it's this Fuchs out. And a general rule when you're doing this, just so you see this part, okay? You want to hook your elbow. Now if I'm flexible and you've done some Wing Chun, you've loosened up your shoulders, you turn your elbow into your center line. So I need to be able to cover my solar plexus, and the fingertips are what are going to be in line with the elbow, okay? This is off the body, the energy is this way, not up here pulling in, okay? As he comes in, I'm here. Now, to catch a strike, the only way you're going to catch it, if he comes in here, and I try to do this, and he pulls back, there's no way you're catching. The only way to catch is having that loaded snake belly right here of the Fuchs out, okay? And then from here, I extend, shoot it out to my catch. See that? Shoot it to the catch. That's an important thing. Notice that I'm here. If he drives downward, he's kind of going against the friction. If he goes upward, he's caught in the hook, okay? And if he tries to drive towards my body, as long as my solar plexus is covered, he's got no line of attack, nothing to grab. Rather than me having to go all the way here, can cut. Now the solar plexus is blocked, he has no line of attack, okay? So we're coming in, absorb, catch, same technique, goes into that wrist lock John did. See that back of that thumb crossing? You can always do all stuff here. Underneath, hooking that wrist, tucking it in, okay? Now, this motion could be later on us doing this, okay? When I want to change that motion, I cut back and I take a tight circle this other way, but in doing that, we can really start to hurt somebody's shoulder. So don't do this until you've got a little bit of practice, okay? It feels good. It teaches you how to move just off each other's body. And that's the purpose of flow drill. Notice if we're doing it well, John absorbs at the same time.
Hey everyone, John Juza here. I just want to say thanks for watching and hope you enjoy our videos. The production is always going to get better and better for you guys. I just want to let you know also, if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. We'll get back to you guys. Any requests you want to see, we'll definitely be pumping those out for you, as well as every week having new content. And if you haven't already subscribed and hit that notification bell, please do so you get instantly notified when we have new content for your benefits. All right, thanks a lot you guys. Have a great one.